2020, that's 15 years. You talking about super patience. Stick with it like a stamp until you get there. But I help you with the steps. You know, if you got credit issues, we help you with that. But you got to see yourself already with good credit. I help you with that part, the mental part of it. Well, how am I able to do this? I developed my mind and my mental muscle over years. About 25 years, I worked on my mind and my mental muscle. To give you an example, let's say you saw a person, they went to the gym 8 hours a day and they lifting weights. 8 hours a day for 25 years. 7 days a week, they in there for 8 hours. That's their job. 8 hours, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 25 years. What kind of muscles would they have? Would they be big? Humongous. They gonna be like this. How you see the bodybuilders, right? Guess what? I developed this like that. So imagine my mind that big, but it's spiritual, intellectual, emotional, not physical. This is not even a sample of what I know, what I do. I got workshops that are 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday, and they last for 30 days. That's just one. But I promise you, you leave that, you won't be the same. But I created it, I wrote it. Guess what? I have several. But it took me years and years to be able to have that mental stability, to be able to, that stamina, to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? But that's where that passion comes in. That purpose. I know what my purpose is. I don't guess. I know it. It's in the book. I can tell you which chapter to read. You'll know. You'll say, yeah. You know, I've had people, like my grandmother friends, pick up this book, I tell them what chapter to read, they start pulling tissue out their purse and start crying. I said, Tim, you're blessed. You're here for a purpose. I just know it. We all are. But most of them never search for it. In the daytime with a flashlight. That's what I did. I just was searching, asking people. Then I found out I'm supposed to be going within. I didn't know that. One of my chapters is let go and let God. See, I'm trying to fix it and try to find it. He's like, no, what you going there for? They don't know. You gotta come to me. And he just sit there and wait. That's why you put people in jail. And they search so they pick up a Bible. They come out different. Sometimes he saved you. If you've been out on the streets, you would have got killed. Lock you up. And then you look this. You ready to listen now? You ain't got no choice. You're in there with yourself and your thoughts. But see, we don't do that on purpose. That's part of the problem. I used to do that. I used to go to the park and just sit. People used to speak to me. I used to look at them. I'm in deep thought. Deep meditation.
And what you be thinking? Why?
What would you have me to do? You know the purpose of us? Man is here to help man. And do his will. That's it. That's it. Money is just a byproduct of all this. You know what I'm saying? I just want a lot of money to help more people. When I meet somebody, I don't care where I'm at, my main thought is, how can I help you? I don't care if he's talking about the football game, he could be talking about anything. I don't care what he's talking about. I think about that 24/7. I don't care who you are. Whatever you want to do, guaranteed, I want you to have it more than you do. I talk to people about credit. I got friends I sold cars to in 1995. This 2020, they still got bad credit. Guess what? I told them I did credit in 1995. See, I'm the type of person, you can't tell me that. Because I understand once I get the credit, then I can get the money. Now I can invest the money in several different businesses. You see what I'm saying? Gonna create more money. Now when you get to business credit, well, I can show you how you can go to the bank and get you $300,000 for your business. Now if you got that one, how much can you make a year? And then keep increasing that. You can get to $1 million pretty quick. So guess what? If you can go do it, and I'm teaching, how much money am I going to make? See what I'm saying? So if you want to get $300,000, I can show you how to get it. But I'm teaching it. So I'm looking at $300 million. I'm not looking at $1 million. That's like, dude, it's the internet. We're living in the technological age. There are guys that make $1 million in one day on the internet. In one day. There are people that work all their whole life and never make $1 million. What is it's easy to break down. Like Mike Steve was just saying, reducing the ridiculous. If you make $50,000 a year for 20 years, you know how much that is? $1 million. I made $1 million. I just blew it. You know, you working on the job, $50,000. I paid more than $50,000. But I wasn't thinking about investing back then. You see what I'm saying? If I would have took that money instead of spending it on car note, rent, and all this stuff, and just stayed at grandma's house, didn't buy nothing, you know what I'm saying? And just invest that money and bought me a little cheap car. That's how millionaires think. A lot of people don't know when they offer on Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, $1 billion for Facebook to buy it, Yahoo did. He was living in an apartment. He had a Honda Accord. He told Yahoo, he said no. They said, man, you want to buy Facebook, man, give you $1 billion. He said no. He said, you don't want money? He said, I ain't doing it for the money. I just do what I like, building websites. You see what I'm saying? You don't chase the money. You chase your goals and your dreams. Dream is to go over the deadline. I'm going to give you something else. We're going to end this. On your goals, there are 3 steps to a goal. Fantasy, theory, and fact. Now, I can break that down if I want to. Y'all think I'm just writing up here just to be writing. I can break all this stuff down.
But how long it take you to break that down?
Fantasy, you know what that is? Your creative imagination. Fantasy, theory, and fact. Theory is the principle that guides your action. Fact is a piece of information. Just that quick. And I'm only doing that because we're short on time. We keep going deeper. If your goal does not scare you, it doesn't consist of goal. It doesn't constitute a goal. Like you was talking about that fear and this and this, and why people out there. And I said the fear, the limiting beliefs, the doubts, this and this and this. Because see, people think about something, and then let's say it's a beautiful woman. They're at church. Man, I wish I could marry her. Guess what? They won't walk over there. Well, man, she's beautiful. Like a model. She married. What they thinking? Everybody said that. Oh man, she too pretty. She got a boyfriend. Guess what she thinking? I wish he'd come over here. I'm single.
Don't know till you ask.
Give me that.
So you don't know till you ask.
Exactly.
Till you try.
Exactly. So my point is, go back to here. Your why. You won't know until you what?
Ask.
And ye shall what? Seek and ye shall what?
Find.
That's that simple. That's my whole point. We think all of this stuff, $1 million, we think it's algebra, calculus, geometry, trigonometry. It's add, subtract, multiply, and divide. It's simple. Just like what he was saying. You said 10, the 10, 10. It's that simple. But we think it's complicated. It's not. That's what my millionaires taught me. They said, Tim, it's not that simple. You just gotta leverage yourself. And I'm asking questions, what is leverage yourself? You got skill. I'm asking all the questions like y'all asking. And when I left Atlanta, I started buying books, going to the library. I lived in the library and bookstore. I meet somebody, man, I just talk to him, man. I know how to make $1 million. He looking at me like, what? Oh, you ain't the person. I just kept, then I met another millionaire. He was making $100,000 a month. I listened to him. Then one of my homeboys, he was 31. He was retired. I said, man, can you coach me? My checking account negative. I'm trying to come up, man. How you get to be retired at 31? Tim, I'm gonna help you out. Don't worry about it. Whoo, thank you. I just looking for people. Guess what? I never heard from him. He's too busy. I called him, I'm in Florida, man. I called him to get back. I called him, man. It's been a week. I ain't heard from him. Man, I'm in California, man. I have to go to a meeting. Not just, dude, too busy. And I just kept looking, man. Okay, let me go find somebody else. I'm at the library. How to make $1 million, how to be a millionaire. Just kept. And then YouTube, I'm on YouTube looking. Gotta crack the code. Now, I go to sleep, I wake up, more money in my account. And every day just keep doing this. Because I keep doing the things that generate that. And the things I do are not always physical, it's here. Because I just keep thinking about that. I keep thinking about it, I keep thinking about it. I go to sleep with it, I wake up with it. There's sometimes I wake up at 3:30 in the morning, don't eat nothing, drink some water, go to work, take my lunch with me, leave work at 6, come down here, get back home, and I'm sitting at the table like Forgot to do something today. Oh man, I forgot to eat today. That's been going on for years. I just ain't never really told nobody. Like my mother will kill me. My grandmother will definitely kill me. You ain't ate today? Boy, it's almost. I'm in my why. I'm in my purpose, my passion. That's that knowledge of that's my food. Me helping you, I'm eating now. You see what I'm saying? But it takes a while to develop that stamina to not let your body control you. My stomach starts growling, it doesn't control my mind. A lot of people get at 12 o'clock. Oh man, I gotta go get something to eat. You let your body control you. My mind controls my body. I don't let my stomach control. I'm just here. My stomach will growl, it'll stop. It won't growl the rest of the day. Because it knows you're on a mission, man. We ain't gonna get nothing to eat. We might as well just wait. It'll be tomorrow probably before we. I do that a lot. I go home, jump shower, get in the bed. Then sometimes I'll be tired, dog tired. Lay down for 30 minutes and get up. I'm just driven. But I'm driven to help. What I do is make a difference while I'm making money. But the genesis is to make a difference first. That's why everything I have set up, you're going to sign up with me. Because it's going to make a difference in your life. Credit is going to help you. Business credit is going to help you. Making money while you sleep, that's going to help you. You and your family, once I teach you, you can teach your son, your daughter, your wife. You see what I'm saying? Now once they teach them, they teach the grandkids. It just keeps going. See, the problem with us, we were never taught credit in school. Majority of people got bad credit. You're not a bad person. I just grew up around entrepreneurs. My grandparents always owned a business, and I was around them. Then I left them, and I just went to seeking entrepreneurs, millionaires. How do I do this? How do this? And I found people that can build websites. I'm like, the internet's where it's at. Everybody making money on the internet. How do I do it? I didn't know. I had to figure it out. But now I know so much it'll scare me. And then I really figured out mine. That's one thing that really, I'm like, hey, once I really understand this and get control of this and understand it will create whatever I want, understand that your life is a movie and you can create the movie how you want it. Like I was talking the other night, you can create your own life.